Hello, my name is Kushal. I work as a neurological occupational therapist in London. Today I'm going to talk about a strategy that you can use if you're experiencing speech impairment or communication difficulties after a stroke or brain injury, or you might be diagnosed with kind of dementia and you are finding the words are harder to find. So this is a strategy that can work in some cases. So again, this video is aimed for people who might not have access to a speech therapist. If you have an access to a speech therapist, they're the best place to assess you and advise which strategy will work best for you. But in case if you don't have access to a speech therapist, I'm just giving you some clues. I'm not a speech therapist myself, but I've worked with speech therapists and I work on cognitive communication disorder. So some of the strategies I'm learned that has worked with my clients. The strategy I would talk about, there are two types of strategies with speech. Sometimes it is the person who is going to use the strategy. Sometimes it is the people around them who are helping them to find the words so that they can communicate effectively and gain a satisfaction. So this strategy sometimes works when there is somebody else and who can support you to find the words, because the theory is that more you start finding the words, it gets easier slowly. In some cases it remains hard, but this is something worth trying. It doesn't cost you anything, there's no harm, no side effects. So let's talk about why this strategy should work. So in our brain we have a pot. Inside the pot we have lots of words stored, but sometimes getting those words out can be challenge. So sometimes it can be like there is a saying in India that if you pull the tail, the head comes. So if you pull the tail of an animal, the head will follow. Similarly, if this strategy is aimed at pulling a part of the word out so that the rest of the body will follow. And how do we do that? It's a simple way. Say, for example, if somebody is trying to say the word cat and they can't pronounce the word, they can't think of the word cat. In the previous video, I've talked about how to describe the cat, how to encourage the person to describe the cat so that eventually they can remember the word. But this is another way. In this one, you can give somebody a clue. You can ask them, the word that you're trying to find, does it start with A or C? You can give two choices, and then sometimes people might say it starts with C, ka, ka, and then they might say the word cat. Sometimes with two, it is too easy for the person. You can make it more challenging by saying, is it A, D, or C? And then they have to think more. And in the same principle, you can also ask the person to think about, can you spell the words mentally, like visually? And sometimes when people do that, they can think about the word. So these are some of the strategies that can work. It can allow the person to gain a sense of satisfaction and improve their speech function. So I hope you find this video interesting, and if you are having any speech difficulties, please try it. There's no harm, and if it does work, please let me know. And if you like my video, please don't forget to share with your friends and followers. Thanks for watching my video. Wish you all the best.